race car this weekend, battling as she did last weekend. Spencer Hyde, though, the number 2 qualifier, career best. We mentioned the fact that Jim Head has just consistently chipped away at this car and has made it very threatening this year. They've been in final rounds. Alexis DeJoria is going to maybe need some of that magic she conjured up in Seattle.
Well, right now, Spencer Hyde is mixing it up with the best of them. They have the performance consistency. They're qualifying near the top. And, you know, if you try to strategize how you approach this matchup, you look at your opponent, you size them up. And if you're Alexis DeJoria and her tuner, Mike Neff, sets this car, you have to take the fight to Jim Head.
Alexis's best run, a 398, which they got in the final session. Had my mental wires crossed, kind of thinking about the race car they had in Seattle. This was much more of a fight for them to get in the field. Spencer Hyde's car twice running in the 380s, the best of 386. And again, the clouds continue to thin as the temperature rises and some blue sky begins to pop through. Caps mentioned it. They want the clouds for this run anyway. Goes Spencer Hyde to the stripe, 387 and 332 miles an hour. Those boys ain't messing around.
They're not messing around, and Alexis had bad intentions. She got off the starting line slightly ahead of Spencer, but both cars very good in 60 feet. And Spencer considerably quicker within the first 300 feet. His car actually accelerated close to 300ths of a second better than Alexis, but it was Alexis that had a better charge near the finish line. Both run 332 miles per hour, but Alexis, a very good run, better than anything they did in qualifying, and gave Spencer Hyde a handful.
We look at the incrementals, and we can see there the 60-foot time, 330, and all the blue indicators being quicker there for Spencer Hyde, that 387. The third quickest run of the round. Let's go back to Amanda.
Career round win for Spencer Hyde, racing alongside Jim Head and Head Racing. Why is the relationship between you and Jim gelling so well?
We got a lot of similarities. Both contractors, both love drag racing, but hey, we're fighting hard to get in this top 10 right now, and that was a huge round win for us. Lexus is 8th in points. We're 12th. We're only 2 rounds apart, so that was a big win for our guys. We had a little boomer in the lights last night, and they worked all night to get that body put back together, and I'm hoping to have a long day here today.
Small points aside. Head Contractors, Hyde Construction Machine backing his way up. Let's go down to Bruno once again on the starting line.
Well, Brian, I think Dean Antonelli surprised just about everybody but himself with that 385. They ran the first round elimination. That's 500s faster than they ran all qualifying. He told me that the car should have won in 87 the night before. Q4 would have dropped the hole, so he knew the performance was on par. He said for this round against that team who is making some really good runs, we can't pull back far. We need to go 87 or 88 if we're going to want to advance.
And in your mind's eye, Tony, do you think that Jim Head has the capability in these conditions to run in that bracket of the 87-88 as the world sits right now?
Sure, the chess match with the tuners never end, but if you look at the drivers, Spencer Hyde has plenty of motivation. He was hole-shotted yesterday in a mission challenge by Ron Capps. You have to be sharp on the starting line. It was Hyde that was better in qualifying. It was Capps that's been better the first couple of rounds. This should be a close one.
So far this season, the two men have been 1-1 in Sunday competition. 2-1 favoring Caps if you look at the Mission 2 Fast 2 Tasty Challenge result from just yesterday. Boy, oh boy, look at this. Right side of the racetrack, he did it. 387.2. My goodness. 388.6 for Caps. And I'm sure there's a little bewilderment there in the starting line. For a good reason, because that car, Spencer Hyde, just laid down an incredible run.
Yeah, and he just took it to the champ right there on the track, on the starting line, did everything right, and did not lay up this time. Got up on the wheel, as the NASCAR guys would say, and you could see just the slightest jump off the starting line, but also outperformed him on the track. So this is every bit of a team effort where the driver does his job, the team assembled this car properly, and the tuner, well, he did his job as well.
They were looking to find their way in the top 10, and they have officially done that with this round win. A team that failed to qualify for the first 2 races has now found their way into the top 10 of the points. What a season of a comeback it's been, and this car has been slugging it out with the best of them over the last couple of weeks. We look now at the semifinals. It's Hagen and Prock. It's Hyde and Beckman, 1, 2, 3, and 5 as far as the qualified cars go. We have a couple of drivers with the man of whether this will be at all John Force Racing Funny Car Final or if Spencer Hyde will make his second final round appearance of the season. Hyde, the black body with the gold lettering. Body coming up, Jim Head, Dave Leahy putting their hands and heads underneath that body. Their driver gathering this experience and certainly becoming more familiarized with what he needs to be doing and what has to happen in the late rounds to win. And Jack Beckman, already a champion both in the sportsman and professional ranks, knows this drill well.
I'm going to take a good guess that based on Austin Prock against Matt Hagan, the target should be still a low 90, 92, 93 might advance you.
The fans have gotten an exceptional show all weekend long here at Sonoma Raceway. And competition on Sunday has been no letdown. A warming racetrack, the sun is out, still a beautifully comfortable day being navigated professionally by these teams. Spencer Hyde smokes. Oh, Beckman got up by the center line. Did he cross the center line? That is the question, Tony. From our vantage point, it looked very, very close. As Jim Head looks on, Hyde got loose early. He can wag the tail, but Jack did big time.
Well, Jim Head knows that's the only chance they have of advancing. What we're going to get another look at is if that tire touches the line for Jack Beckman. If the overhang of the body goes over the line, there's no consequence. We're going to look to see if the header or the tire, the header makes any contact with the block, the run is thrown out. Something on the Beckman car, that may be a reflection, but we'll be able to see if it leaves an impression on that center line. That run is thrown out, and there's the culprit, the misfiring cylinder. The car moves hard towards the line.
Whoa!
And that looks like contact to me. Yeah, and there's the imprint. There's the tire track right there. That's what the officials are going to key off of. And if they see that that tire impression has come in contact with that line, then Spencer Hyde will advance to the final.
We are awaiting official word from race control as we watch this one again. Boy, this thing just took a very severe left turn.
Now, it moves the block, and there it could be the exhaust thrust. I don't know if he was under power at that stage, or maybe just some of the wind could move the block.
The bigger question to me is this tire contact with the line. Really, I mean, you know, when we look here, I mean, that's...
Well, from here it looks like it, but
incredible.
We can't see the definitive, only the tire track that it leaves, and there it is right there. From our view, it does look like there was a black tire print on that yellow line.
And the line has been drawn. The word has come down. Jack Beckman's run has been disqualified by NHRA officials. Jim Head's going to a second final round. His driver's headed there with him. Bruno's with Jim Head.
Jim, you just heard the ruling there that the car was disqualified. It means you are going to another final. You had a killer car all weekend long. Was it just overpowering the racetrack on that one run?
Yeah, I'm really frustrated. I backed it down, obviously not enough, but I'm pretty frustrated because you're right. I've got a great car, and I thought I could run a 90, and should have run a 92.
What does it feel like to get a second life here today?
Pretty good, actually. You know, usually when you screw up, you go home and think about it for 2 more weeks, and I take it pretty hard, to be honest with you. And so, yeah, going to the finals is a big deal. I'm happy for Spencer. He's all into the points. I'm not, but he is. And finals a good deal. We've been to one, and I screwed that one up, so hopefully maybe I'll do better this time.
Always self-depreciating, Jim. He did everything but take ownership for Beckman crossing the center line. Let's go to the top end with Amanda. And we are back. That is a look at Spencer Hyde's Nitro Funny Car heading to the final round after he beat the likes of Ron Capps and others over the course of a race day that included this wild run by Jack Beckman. The car putting a cylinder out, trying to swap lanes immediately. Beckman's car contacted the center line, and that allowed Hyde, despite the fact he finished second, to move on to the final round. He has a second chance at a win in his second career final, and he's with Amanda.
A big moment for Spencer Hyde and his team as preparations are underway here for the finals for Spencer Hyde, and you have another opportunity at winning your first career Wally against Austin Prock, who said you have the best funny car on property this weekend. How prepared are you for this moment?
Well, we might have the best funny car on property this weekend, but Austin Prock's the best funny car driver in the world right now, and that team's very, very good. But listen, Jim and Dave have given me an awesome race car for 7 out of 8 rounds, or 6 out of 7 rounds so far this weekend. We've been low of a few of them, and just made good, solid A to B runs, which has been great. So I'm looking forward to this. I got the best guys here, and may the best man win.
I think I stole you away from one of your jobs. What do you do here in the turnaround?
All I do is pack the parachutes.
Thank you. Good
And
luck.
that's just
Thanks.
the way Jim likes it. The driver does the laundry, and everybody else gets the wrenches out.
For everyone, this guy has proven it, and he goes back a ways. He's never really had a car that is as consistent, that performs as well, and is as predictable as this funny car right now.
For Spencer Hyde, this is his second career final round at Nitro Funny Car. His first came in Epping, New Hampshire. It was not a victorious moment for Austin Prock. He comes in to his 27th career final. Last time he was in one, Norwalk, Ohio, just a few weeks ago, where he captured victory.
Well, for Austin Prock, in some way, this is business as usual. You know, he won the championship last year. He's been battling it out. They got off to a slow start. They're really starting to hit their march right now. They're winning. They're in a way running away with the points. And for Spencer Hyde, this is a big opportunity for him. This is a big moment. He comes in as a rookie funny car driver. He's done a great job. He's dished out a few. He's taken a few. But right now, if you want to be in the category of an Austin Prock, this is the guy you have to beat. You have the race car. You've out-qualified him. You ran quicker in one of the elimination rounds. So you're coming into this matchup right now knowing that you have to be competitive on the starting line. And you got to have a lot of faith that Jim Head has given you a pretty good car.
Spencer Hyde looking to dial something up within himself. Austin Prock looking to do what he has done for 2 seasons now. Dominate. He'll lead the starting line, and Austin Prock is motoring down the range from 390 at 333 miles an hour. Spencer Hyde runs 395 at 323. Prock was 70 on the tree. It was a wire-to-wire clobber job.
Really no low contendere. I mean, a 95 is a good run, but when you're second off the mark against Austin Prock, you're going to play catch-up if you have the horsepower. And 2 things happened. Austin Prock improved just like his dad, the tuner, said they would. And Spencer Hyde, well, their performance just fell off at a bad time.
It was the battle of the gym. Jimmy Prock won it. Let's go to Bruno. He's with him.